We all know it well. This year in Kansas City, when it rains, it pours.
And chances are you've noticed the same areas flood. In fact, even the city says there are 65 spots they know will flood almost every time.
That is a lot, right? But for some of those spots, experts have a solution. 41 Action News reporter Andres Gutierrez is live on Emanuel Cleaver Boulevard near Elmwood to explain. Good morning.
Good morning, Lindsay. To firefighters, this is a very familiar spot. They've done a number of high water rescues here so far this year. And recently, they put up this sign warning drivers of the dangerous flooding that happens when there is heavy rainfall. I spoke to city experts who know the drainage system. They tell me that there is a fix. It costs money, and they need your help. At least twice this spring, once last year, and in May of 2013, these are the dangerous conditions drivers in the area of Emanuel Cleaver Boulevard near Elmwood Avenue have dealt with.
Once you get into that and you realize that, yeah, your car could be carried away, it's pretty scary.
The culprit to blame in each situation, a 72-inch drainage pipe that cuts through here and spills into Brush Creek.
When it rains, the water has to go somewhere.
But when there's so much rain in a short amount of time, this drainage system can't handle it. And the debris it collects over time doesn't help.
It had been grown up in that area with vegetation and so forth sometime previous to that, because it's clear from what was cleaned out in September that all that vegetation had been removed.
The Parks Department, who oversees the drain, says it's checked every time after a major storm. But no matter what they do, the problem will continue. The city has known about it since 2008.
That pipe is small for that drainage area. And so as part of that study, it was recommended that that pipe be increased.
The solution is worth $1 million.
Stormwater is kind of one of those infrastructure that people don't want to fund until something happens. Out of sight, out of mind.
To get that money, people who live in Kansas City, Missouri would have to submit an application through the Public Improvements Advisory Committee. And even then,
you're never going to eliminate flooding. You're always going to have it. There's always going to be a bigger storm than what your system can happen.
And they tell me the most important thing a driver who spots high water can do is call 911. It helps police come out and put barriers like this one up to prevent people from getting in a dangerous situation in the first place. Reporting live this morning in Kansas City, Andres Gutierrez, 41 Action News.